Ring-tailed lemur. This is the most instantly recognizable lemur in the world, and the one that most people picture when they hear the word lemur. Its long tail, banded in alternating rings of black and white, is its most iconic feature, and it uses that tail in ways that go far beyond simple balance. It lives exclusively on the island of Madagascar, off the southeastern coast of Africa, where all lemur species evolved in complete isolation from the rest of the world. It is a highly social animal, living in groups called troops that can number anywhere from 6 to 30 individuals. Within these troops, females hold complete dominance over males, controlling access to food, choosing where the group travels, and deciding the social hierarchy. When troops encounter each other in the wild, they engage in what researchers call stink fights, where males rub their tails against scent glands on their wrists and then wave those tails toward rival males to assert dominance through smell alone. It is an omnivore, eating fruits, leaves, flowers, insects, and occasionally small vertebrates. It spends a significant portion of its morning sitting upright facing the sun with arms spread wide in a posture that looks remarkably like meditation, warming its body after cool Madagascar nights. Despite being one of the most well-known lemur species, it is currently listed as endangered due to habitat destruction and illegal capture for the pet trade. Few animals in the world have inspired as much fear, superstition, and fascination as the eye, and few animals look quite as extraordinary. It is the largest nocturnal primate on Earth and one of the strangest-looking mammals ever documented. Its enormous bat-like ears are constantly moving and rotating independently to pick up the faintest sounds. Its eyes are large and orange, adapted for seeing in near-total darkness. Its fingers are long and skeletal, but the middle finger on each hand is exceptionally thin, elongated, and flexible, functioning almost like a separate tool attached to its hand. This remarkable finger is the key to its survival. The eye uses it in a hunting technique called percussive foraging, tapping rapidly on tree bark and listening with its huge ears for the hollow sound that indicates a wood-boring larva tunneling beneath the surface. Once it locates the larva, it gnaws through the bark with its continuously growing rodent-like front teeth and inserts that long, thin finger to hook the grub out of its tunnel. No other primate in the world uses this feeding method. It lives in the forests of Madagascar and is almost entirely solitary, with individuals maintaining large, overlapping home ranges that they patrol alone through the night. In Malagasy folklore, the eye is considered a symbol of bad luck and death, leading to widespread persecution by local people who kill them on sight. Combined with severe deforestation, this superstition has pushed the eye to endangered status despite its extraordinary adaptations. Indri lemur. The Indri is the largest living lemur on Earth and one of the most acoustically powerful animals on the island of Madagascar. A fully grown adult can reach nearly a meter in height and weigh up to 9 kilograms, giving it a physical presence that sets it apart from most other lemur species. It has a distinctive black and white coat, a very short tail compared to most lemurs, and long, powerful hind legs that make it an extraordinary vertical climber and leaper. It moves through the forest canopy by launching itself between vertical tree trunks with explosive bursts of power, covering distances of up to 10 meters in a single leap. But what truly defines the Indri is its voice. It produces a series of extraordinarily loud, wailing calls that carry through the forest for distances of up to 3 kilometers. These songs serve as territorial announcements, family bonding rituals, and communication between groups. Family groups sing together in complex, coordinated choruses, and researchers have discovered that injury songs follow a rhythmic structure that shares mathematical properties with human music. It lives in small family groups consisting of a bonded pair and their offspring, and like all lemurs, it is found only on Madagascar. It eats leaves, fruits, flowers, and seeds. The injury holds deep spiritual significance for the Malagasy people, many of whom consider it a sacred ancestor and refuse to harm it. Despite this cultural protection, it remains critically endangered due to the relentless destruction of Madagascar's forests. Mouse lemur. At the opposite end of the size spectrum from the injury sits the mouse lemur, one of the smallest primates on the entire planet. The Madame Bertha's mouse lemur, the tiniest of all mouse lemur species, weighs just 30 grams and could sit comfortably inside a human palm with room to spare. Despite its extraordinarily small size, the mouse lemur is a primate, sharing a common ancestor with monkeys, apes, and humans. There are actually more than 20 recognized species of mouse lemur, all living exclusively on Madagascar, and scientists continue to discover new species regularly as genetic analysis reveals previously unknown distinctions between populations. The mouse lemur is nocturnal, spending its days sleeping in tree holes, dense leaf clusters, or woven nests. At night, it emerges to hunt insects, small reptiles, frogs, and fruit with surprising speed and agility for such a tiny animal. One of its most remarkable survival strategies is torpor, a form of deep sleep similar to hibernation that allows it to survive the dry season in Madagascar when food becomes scarce. It builds up large fat reserves in its tail before the dry season begins, then enters a state of reduced body temperature and metabolism that can last for weeks or even months. This ability to store energy and essentially shut down its body is rare among primates and gives the mouse lemur a significant survival advantage in the highly seasonal Madagascar climate. Black and white ruffed lemur. This is one of the most visually striking lemurs on Madagascar and one of the loudest animals on the entire island. Its thick fur is dramatically patterned in patches of pure white and deep black, distributed in a unique arrangement across its body. And a dense ruff of white fur surrounding its face gives it a distinguished and almost theatrical appearance. It lives in the rainforests of eastern Madagascar, preferring the upper levels of the forest canopy, where it spends most of its time feeding, resting, and moving between fruiting trees. It is the most frugivorous of all lemur species, meaning fruit makes up the vast majority of its diet, sometimes accounting for over 90% of everything it eats. This extreme dependence on fruit makes it a critically important seed disperser for Madagascar's forests, as it swallows large seeds whole and deposits them across wide areas as it travels. Its loud calls are among the most intense vocalizations produced by any lemur, a harsh, barking roar that can alert an entire forest section to the presence of a predator within seconds. Unlike most primates, it builds nests in the trees for raising its young, and it gives birth to litters of 2 to 6 infants, an unusually large number for a primate of its size. The mother parks her infants in the nest or carries them in her mouth while foraging, rather than clinging to her back like most primates do. It is currently classified as critically endangered, with some estimates suggesting its population has declined by more than 80% over the past 2 decades due to logging, slash-and-burn agriculture, and hunting.